Hello, YouTube. You can see I'm in a beautiful creek. I'm heading somewhere that I've found the other day. I've got a bunch of stuff at home I'm cleaning now. I am in Macon County, Alabama. I don't know the name of this creek, but I've looked it up and I'm gonna be searching for that brilliant wood. Last week I did a video and I was looking for it and my camera was messed up. It's supposed to be really sunny today and we're in a drought, but of course I've got clouds. I've got a new device. It is a Google Pixel 10 XL. It's supposed to be a lot better. I'm gonna have better pictures, better videos. This is my first time using it, so I may be doing some things that I've not done before. Don't look like I'm gonna be able to take my pictures like I like to do, but that's fine. I'll get over that. I am pushing myself forward because I have instructions where to go. Because last Monday I was on a creek and I didn't really find anything. I found a few pieces and I found some good sea maggot and different little things like that, but for the petrified wood I didn't find what I was actually looking for. I like to look at these places because you never know what you're going to find. But it's been so long since we've had good rain that we've even still got the leaves and all that should be gone by now. And it's still sitting here. There's been nothing to wash it out. Okay, just found my timer. I know that it's supposed to be Indian artifacts. I'm not used to this new camera, so y'all please excuse me. I do want to say I'm really excited about all the new subscribers. I know I don't ever ask for anything, but I would like to ask for comments. I enjoy talking. I love to answer questions, so feel free to ask me questions about stuff or tell me. Like, I'm not very I don't know all the terminologies of these rocks and stuff. I'm more of a searcher and a finder. I don't really keep a lot of it. I usually give a lot of it away. Oh, I wanted to show that too. I did get my new shoes. I'm always complaining about my shoes. Academy Sport, and I'll tag those in the description and in the YouTube shop, or shop YouTube. That's new for me too, so I'll have to get good with those tags. There's something being back here. See, it don't matter about a drought when you're back in here, because this is all artesian water, so it never dries up. This is going to be, what I'm doing now is I'm kind of getting used to my camera, and I am looking, but I know being up here, I don't see any human footprints. Well, yeah, I do now that I said that. But there's four-wheeler tracks, of course. They come through here on four-wheelers a lot. But the rocks and stuff start coming in more on play when you get up here out of this all this sand, and the sand never really runs out. But what's going to happen is I'm going to make several videos, so I hope y'all stick with me day after day as I post these. And just the beauty of it all, how beautiful it is back here. I love being in the woods. I'm just learning this new camera, seeing what I have, and I can tell already my zoom is a lot better than before. I'll be able to look at stuff without getting in it. Okay. So I've got a destination, and it's a few miles up the creek, and I'm probably a mile or so in now. I just discovered there is bigger fish in this place because you got deeper areas. Well, I can actually see better through my camera than I can with my own eyes, because I can't see the bottom there looking over here. That's why I'm hesitating about looking in here for what I'm looking for, because I'm going somewhere where not a lot of people go, if anybody's ever been, because it's amazing in there. And then I'm going to make a video of it when I get up in there. This is that crystallized wood that we call Alabama brilliant wood. And it's everywhere, and you can find smaller pieces up here. But really, that's it right there. That's a piece of it. But I don't think there's any, you can see the agatized part of it right there. I've got a really exciting thing I'm going to do and show some beautiful pieces that I pulled. My camera got all messed up, and I wasn't able to film in here, and that's why I'm back. I wanted to film what I'm actually doing and where I'm actually getting it from, where everybody can be included, because you know how we do. The birds are just beautiful, singing. I hear hawk, crows. That's beautiful. When we get up here, I won't be able to walk us in on this video. So we will be coming and doing it on another video. But what happens is it exposes an old creek bed. And you can tell by the conditions of the rock. And then there's just a huge clay structure that comes out of the ground, or either this creek has dug down to meet it, and the petrified wood is actually coming out of the side of it, down at the where it's meeting the earth, well, the side of the cliff. There's like a line in the cliff. That's neat. Okay, see, I'm not blurring out anymore when I point. I used to blur out real bad when I'd point. That's cool. But that's why I don't really want to pick up a lot of stuff, because it's gonna fill my backpack up and I want to save it. I hauled about 70 pounds of stuff last Thursday. Today is Monday, April, I believe it's 26, 2026, and today is the 26th. I just wanted to document this brilliant wood. I'd never found pieces so big before. And we will be looking at those. I've got them soaking in acid. I've done a whole deal where I soaked them in the detergents first, and then I scrubbed them. Then I soaked them in bleach, and that still didn't get it as clean as I want those crystals to be. And I got them in that, I believe it's called muric acid. A muriatic acid, not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Sometimes my southern accent will not let my tongue get around words. It's just so beautiful in here. And to top it off, finding this beautiful petrified wood, that is a real crow. And he's talking to somebody. I see. He took off. Okay. This is a wild creek. There's no roads, no people. Nobody lives here. There's lots of places like this in Alabama. Right now, lots of people know about this place. I just thought I'd keep it to myself for now while I'm exploring. There's a piece of wood. And it just needs to be cleaned. I've said that I'm so spoiled from being in those Artesian springs by my house, which I'm within, I'd say at least, it's not even 10 miles here from my house. That is muscadine. And you can see the new muscadines coming all over it. They grow everywhere here in Alabama. You can see where the deer have come in here. I believe they're eating the tips off or getting those new berries. Not sure how they handle that. That's an interesting piece. probably wouldn't have hurt for me to get the book out on this camera and actually reading something. I don't know if it's all men or just me, but I'm a turn it on and figure it out kind of person. And I actually did not turn this on until I started filming 15 minutes ago. I wanted it to be fresh, brand new, have a learning curve. I can get on it and just learn as I go. That's the way I do. I like to do that with my creeks. Last Monday, I put my camera in my backpack, and I had about 4 rocks in my backpack, and I'm usually packed full of stuff. And somehow a rock got on my camera and scratched my lens out. To where when I got down here and I tried to film, it looked like a Lifetime movie dream sequence. So I just wasn't going to have it. I turned it off, went ahead and did my exploring, and I think it paid off, because I don't believe I would have walked that far. Ooh, that looks like that could be nice. I don't think I'd have walked so far and did all the exploring that I did if I had my camera running. I'd have made my videos, I'd have tapped out and turned back. But without that video running, found me a nice piece. Look at that. That's that wood. And this has got crystals. It's until you clean it, you can't see it. I didn't even know it was in there until I started cleaning it and realized what I had in my hand. That is a big, nice piece. I'm happy about that one. That shows, I've said it before, Katie did always tells me to look in these 4-wheeler marks. And when you do, they flip the ground up. And that's how I just found that, by following her directions. It's done become a part of the way I think and look at the ground now. But I followed her saying that to me. She didn't say it to me. Don't get me wrong, I'm talking, I watch her video. But I listen and learn. I had so much stuff packed up. I got a new backpack on the way. I'd ripped my old backpack up. I can't get in it now. So there's another piece. I miss my sunlight. But this camera seems to be adapting. And it's lit up. But you can see like this, that old skin that's on this rock. When I get down here to this place where I'm digging in the sides, you can see the whole bed's that way. And where the clay comes up and meets the creek, it actually comes out of the creek. And there's pyrite that's growing out of this gray clay. And if I'm not mistaken, they would call that fool's gold. Now see, there's crystals in that. Without that sunlight, we will not be able to see it. But this is mainly just a crystal structure that has come out of the main wood. But back to the pyrite. It's got like a charcoal petrified wood, and then the pyrite runs through it, and it's thicker than I've ever found before, to where it's 90% pyrite. I'm not sure if the wood is called pyrite that's turned to what would be described. It looks like a charcoal, but it's extremely hard. It's not flaky or dirty like a charcoal. But even though I've been going a year, things still feel new. And I like that part, to still be learning. Because when I first started doing this, I was wanting to go take some classes at Auburn University and learn more about what I was actually doing and my vocabulary and things that I was saying. But I decided to stick with what I had because I can have people relate to me more on the line of, it's like he don't know much more than I do. I'm just out here looking and enjoying my life and having fun in these beautiful places. Okay, I done got stuck in a spot. I've noticed that. I told myself I was going to be able to hunt on the way back, and that's always something that I don't do because I'm so tired. I'm trying to march my way out of here to get out. I have got some kind of beautiful pieces. I'm going to do a whole video about them. I got them soaking, like I said, and cleaning everything up, getting it as clean as I can get it. And then I'm going to do a video with them. I may even try to go live and do a live stream to where I can sit there and just talk. And then it'll be documented, because that's mainly what I want to do. I didn't even check my signal down in here to see if I could have done a live. Well, I got one good piece out of that little stop. Let's see what it'll look like when I get it wet. Sometimes when you find this out here, the sunlight will, I like to rub it in this sand, and that'll clean some of that off. But it's got thousands of years of algae. And from what I've learned, you can see those darker areas. That's going to be your crystals. And I love this white stuff with the little black spots. But until it's cleaned, you really cannot see it. I'm just enjoying spring. It's still a little cool at night, but the days are warmer, in the 80s. It's time for me to get out and not worry about it. It's actually early in the morning now. I think it's still 9 o'clock, 9 something. I just wanted to get here early where I could hike in here and get back to where I want to start filming. And I know I got a lot of work to do to get it out. And it's like the source finally came to be true. I've said that before. It's like I want to go to the source. It's like, well, I found it. You just got to walk far enough to outwalk the people. And you start finding stuff that's never been looked at before. But I've also said before, in my mind, if it's meant for me to find it, it's going to be there. No matter how many people has actually looked through it, been around it, or done it, it's going to be there for me. And there's just so much of it in the world. The earth is made out of rocks. And everybody's got petrified wood, one kind or another. It just takes the chemicals and the minerals that's in your area. I don't think I would use the word chemical. It'd be mineral. That creates your kind of petrified wood. And we've got several types here. I've got the type that's more of a white color. I've got red color. Goes into a darker mahogany. And then when you start having the agate or chalcedony start taking over and getting in it too. And then all of a sudden you having these quartz crystals that are coming in. It's just, I have got a piece at home that probably weighs 25 pounds. And it's a foot long and maybe 8 inches wide. It's got the nice curve in it. It has got everything. You can see the agate in it, the quartz crystals, the big vugs that go down into it. And of course that'll be in that video and live stream, whatever else I do. I'm sure the people that hunt rockhounding, when you find these new things, how exciting you get and are excited. And you just have all these ideas you want to do. And I needed content. I like to put out a few videos every week. Do my shorts. And it's spring and everybody's jumping and coming out with different things. And so I'm really right there with it. And then I happened to find the petrified wood just in time to have that going for me. It's just absolutely beautiful in here, and I'm outside. So it's one thing on top of another. Just feels great. Really want to find that arrowhead. A friend of mine found some stuff, and after I looked at it, it does look worked. That's a seam agate that forms out of these. I've been researching because I keep calling things. If I had my sunlight, you could really see how you can see into that and the structures and stuff that's inside of it. But I wanted to research it and find out if I was actually calling that right, calling these different things I'm finding. And it is a seam agate. They form in these artesian springs, because that artesian spring will spring up. There's one right there coming out. They have veins like a human being would have a vein. And then those veins fill up with, I guess it's called chalcedony. I'm not sure. But it fills up. Over years it'll break down, come out, get in your creeks and streams. I'm not sure if it's thousands or millions of years. I just needed to find out how it was forming in here, because we don't have mountains. We've got a few hills, and in the area around Autauga, Elmore, Monroe County, Macon County, we do have a lot of stuff from that impact crater that shouldn't be here, but it is because of the impact. And the more I research, the more I find that we have, because of the geological past. This is an artesian spring. This is what actually creates this whole creek, is these one after another coming in. Some beautiful driftwood pieces. Some beautiful stuff. I've collected enough. I got me a table. I'm going to be pulling out that brand new polisher, setting that up. So this is going to be a good summer. I'm looking forward to it. I appreciate y'all joining me. I'm heading that way, and I'm going to open up on the source when we get down there and I start finding it. I got my tools in my backpack. I'm excited. I know where I'm at. I know what I'm going to find. There's no doubt in my mind. It's going to be a great video. Can't wait to do it. Y'all be blessed. Thank you for joining me. And I will see you in a few days.